What's up, y'all? It's your favorite chocolate baddie, Mary J. And I'm live and lit right here on the illest, the realest, the trillest radio station alive, man. That's iLLANOiZE Radio. I got Moonie Savv in the building, man. Gang shit. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. Let's go. Hey, I'm ready.
Hey, man, thank you for coming by. You know, it's long overdue.
For sure.
You feel me? Yeah, you had a good year, 2021.
Yeah.
Okay, you dropped some singles. We got some visuals up out of you. So introduce yourself. Where are you originally from?
Hey, I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. So I've been up in, Chicago for since 2019, so 3 years.
Okay.
3 years going on. Yeah. Hopefully, 2022, I'm dropping more visuals too, so stay on the lookout.
Now, what made you want to move from Alabama to the Windy City? Because y'all got good weather down there.
We do, but it was like me coming to Chicago. I was trying to get from where I was from and experience like different places, you know, because I was like a military child at one point. So me coming up here.
Okay, so you used to moving around.
Yeah. And then like being from where I'm from, it's like, hey, I got to get up out of here. I got to find something new. And as soon as I move here, everybody like, nah, don't come here, don't come here. But ever since I've been here, been nothing but love, so I fuck with it.
That's what's up. Yeah. Well, what made you want to pick Chicago? Like, out of everywhere, what made you want to say, especially being a music artist, you know what I'm saying? Because you already down south. You could have went to Atlanta or Houston. You could have took that route. What made you want to say, you know what, Chicago, that's why I'm finna go. That's why I'm moving. That's why I want to live.
It was like, when I moved up here, I was supposed to just stay up here for the summer. And then I was just connecting, like I was always popping out to the club, and I was getting connected with so many people. That's how I ran into Camo. So running to all these DJs. Who else I met? DJ French, DJ D93. I ran into him. So I met a lot of DJs, and I thought about it, I'm like, I'm way more connected than my hometown, so I might as well stay up here. I can work my way up, and then I can take off with the music.
Okay. Thanks, man. Well, we love to see it. Now, what are some things that you actually struggle with as far as like adapting to the culture here from being from down south? Like, what's one thing that was a little struggling for you at first?
I say like the fast life. Like being here, everything was like,
yeah.
you got to be on point. You got to keep moving. If you don't, you missing out. So it was like I got to keep moving, and then I just easily adapted as soon as I kept moving around. Then it was like the slang too, because I ran into somebody, he was like, hey,
that's
Joe.
A slang.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Joe. I'm like, hold on now, my name ain't Joe, but he was like, this how we talk up here, so yeah. It was like just me adapting to it. It was different. It was way different than where I'm from.
For sure. Man, I can only imagine with me being down south, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to adapt to the culture down there. I'm like, yeah, it's different here. Like, even how they talk, like everything's slow.
Yeah, in Atlanta, everything the whole South, everything's slow. But up here, y'all talk fast. Like, everything was just moving at a fast pace. And I easily caught on, though. That's the crazy thing about it. Some people think I'm from here, but I'm not, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just told you in the group chat, you talking about, what was you at some party? I'm goddamn Moonie at this point. You was a real Chicagoan. Cause
I don't know what party I was at, but I'm talking about every party that you know that's like a big known rapper was there. Like, what, Katie got banned, Mimo, Tate was in there, like everybody was in there.
Like, how did you find out about this?
I'm looking around, I'm like, hold on. It's crazy though, but it was fun though when I was there, and everybody cool though. It was like all love though. Everybody don't act bougie, stuck up. Everybody act regular when they was in there. Now,
do you think it's because, you know what I'm saying, because it's crazy you say that, because we have, you know, artists from Chicago that come up here and say like, nah, bro, they be connected with some of the names that you connected with, but some of them same people won't show them that love. So do you think that because you not originally from down here that you get more love from these people?
I think so, because the first thing people ask me when they see me, like, oh, you look familiar, where you from? And then once I tell them, then it's like they whole persona changed towards me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not aggressive. It's like, oh, like, welcome, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they showing me, oh, I got to show you how we get down.
Yeah, they showing me love, and that's how it been ever since I came up here. It's always been love. Ain't nobody ever gave me no cold shoulder. The only thing I can say I got a cold shoulder from is, like, when I very first moved up here, like the first couple months of me trying to like get onto the music scene was like running into like producers and engineers trying to get over on me. But other than that, after I got past that and know who I can work with and who I can't, it been nothing but love, and I just been going hard ever since.
Man, we love to see it. Definitely, man. You definitely leave an impact whenever your presence is present.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, so many people, if y'all was at the Back Outside event, so many people just remember you just from dancing.
Yeah.
Just, you know, being you. How important is it for you to stay true to yourself, not being from Chicago and having, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel any pressure of trying to fit in or?
No, it's like, I don't know. It's like my mama, like, she always told me to always be me since I was a little kid. So that's like what I always ever been. If you don't like me, then I can't make you like me. But people, they learn to love me when they come around me, because it's like every time I come around, I'm like the life of the party. So I'm always teeing stuff up, like the show. Everybody was lit. As soon as I got to dance on stage, everybody just started smiling and dancing around. So I feel like I make a big impact every time I enter a building, though, and I'm like the smallest person that I gotta come in there.
Small with a lot of energy, man. Yeah. But listen, we definitely love to see it. I want to tap into this quick music break. I got some music from Moonie Savv. Now, this is The Parkers. All right. Is this one of your first singles? The video is out. Talk to us a little bit behind the inspiration of that song.
Inspiration behind that song was like me growing up off watching The Parkers. Like my mama, she always had me watching it every day. She be cleaning up in the house and stuff. So I'm like, man, let me just go ahead and remix this. And I hit my boy up. I think he in Washington. I ran into him off of Instagram, and he was like, "You really want me to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he sent that like the end of the day, like that same day he remixed that whole theme song and sent it back to me that night.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you just went crazy on me.
What's up? It's your favorite chocolate baddie, Mary J. And if you like any of the bangers I'm playing tonight, you can keep up with all my baddie bangers playlists on Apple Music or Spotify at Mary J. That's Jhay. And on YouTube, Chocolate Baddies. Turn me up. You already know it's lit.
Now, speaking of networking and connecting with people, I see you are the only other artist with the YKMG family. So talk to us a little bit about how did you connect with Soup and the whole YKMG gang?
Man, to make long story short, I ran into Soup like on campus when we was at A&M. And then we locked in. And then as soon as he found out I was in Chicago, he hit me up to what was that? Gang at the Front Door. As soon as he hit me up to go to Gang at the Front Door, it was like we were just locked in ever since. We grew tighter ever since I moved up here, to be real. Like, after that, it's just been going hard ever since with YKMG, like, on my back type of thing. So, and he pushing me to go even harder every time. Like, when we be in the group talking and shit, like, you gotta push, you gotta keep going harder. You got it, but I know you can push yourself to go even more crazier, so.
For sure. And how did that conversation go? It was just like, yo, you in the city, you know what? You and the YKMG, you the only other artist. Like, how did that conversation actually?
It wasn't even just that. It was like he told me I was gonna be the only artist, but it was like, he was like, you been around me so much, like, come on, let's join YKMG. And it was like, all right, like, okay.
So it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, because I'm always around. It was like, I ain't gonna say no. Yeah, let's do it. So ever since then, it's just been us two, like, going hard, going crazy.
Thanks, man. We love to see it because we definitely, learned about you when earlier this year, he came to do his baddie bars, and we gonna get into that. We gonna get into it later, y'all. You gotta zoom in. You see his, you see his phone case. Like, say they is in the building. Okay, we is through the door. Man, speaking of Gang at the Front Door, let's speak on that for a little bit, because that song, I played that back in the the illest, the illest playlist, just because that song was one of them songs demanding, like, we demanded our respect, like, this what we've been doing. And so,
and it's crazy because Gang at the Front Door came out before GD's in the Door. Like, that song came out way before this. So it was crazy that, how it came together. But Gang at the Front Door, that was a lit video shoot. One of the DJs came in, I can't remember his name, it's not really coming to me right now, but he known around here too. Can't think of his name, but he was in the video shoot. It was dope though, like the whole Airbnb, the vibe, the love that we had, everybody came through, it was lit.
For sure, man. Gang been at the door. They been let us through the door. No, let me stop. But no, what are some ways that you keep yourself connected with, you know, other creatives, artists, DJs? What's your process behind actually networking and getting out there?
The way I do networking is like either a DJ would hit me up to come outside, or I would see that he throwing a party, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come to support. And then it be vice versa with them, because they'll come to one of my shows or something like that. So it really be like balancing out, like love and love, showing love type of thing. So when I see they throw a party, all right, I'm gonna go show my face. They see me throwing something, all right, they gonna show my face. Or they gonna FaceTime me, say they can't make it, but that's still love though, because you telling me that you're not gonna be there, but you know that I got something going on.
Right, for sure. Yeah. For sure, man. And speaking of that, going out and support, because I think that's a big way of building, positive relationships.
Yes.
How important is building relationships for you while you're trying to work with other people?
I feel like industry. I feel like that's like the most important thing with coming up in the industry is building relationships, because it gets you connected with him, and then once you get connected with him, you can get connected with more and more people through that person. And then like that's like me having people in Alabama. Once they know that I'm with you, then my family and friends, they connected with you too. So it's like, go back and forth type of thing.
For sure. Now, have you experienced, if you've experienced any drawbacks from trying to like network with other artists or DJs while being here because you were not from here?
No, really. Like connecting with people here, I didn't really have any drawbacks. It's really like I said before, like they always ask me where I'm from, so it's really like they show me love, and they tell me like, if I ask them how much for a spin for a single, they're like, oh bro, I ain't finna charge you. I'm like, oh, okay, because they could have got over on me. They could have told me whatever price they want to tell me for a spin. They don't do that though.
Right.
So I feel like it's nothing but love when I go out and connect with DJs, and I run into producers and engineers at parties, so I really feel like it's love when I be out.
Man, and it's crazy because it's safe to say that you feel like it's easier to do it here versus like if you was still in Alabama, you think it would be harder to build these connections just because you was there.
Yeah, I feel like it would be harder to build connections in my hometown than how I do it here. Because once I spent that little summer here, I was like here for what? I came here in May, and I spent that whole little summer here, and I was like, man, it's easier to connect up here than back home. Back home, I wasn't getting as much love as I got up here. That's the crazy thing to me, though.
Yeah. Why do you think it's like that? Because a lot of artists say that, like, in their hometown, I think it's like Atlanta probably the only state that be niggas like, I was, like they can actually get love in their hometown.
Yeah, I feel like Atlanta, it's like a chain. Like, this artist will bring this artist up. This artist will bring this artist up. But in my hometown, it's not like that. They gonna give you the cold shoulder. They want you, I don't know, it's like they want to see, I ain't say that. I ain't gonna say that. They want to see you fail, but it's like they not gonna put a hand out to help you. Okay, if they work their way up, they think that you got to work your way up too. But up here, it's like, for me, I'm gonna say they helping me out. A lot of artists help me out since I've been here.
Man, that's love though. You know what I'm saying? Just to, I learned about you earlier this year. Like I said, when Soup came through for the interview, and from the very first time, like from hearing you and seeing you now, watching you grow, like it's just been, all gas, no brakes. So you gotta, keep going crazy.
I feel like kicking it with Soup, I feel like he really pushed me to go harder with the rap stuff, because I could have kept going like this, but now when I ran into him, it's like I'm doing this, going up. So.
And that's what it's all about, growth and longevity, man. What's up, y'all? It's your favorite chocolate baddie, Mary J. And make sure y'all turn me up every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. right on iLLANOiZE Radio. I'm live, I'm lit. It's a drip with the Chocolate Baddie Show. It's Mary's music. And I'm bringing all the sauce. So turn me up. Man, Moonie, so, all right. Y'all dropped the video for the YKMG flow. You got the Parkers video. Are there some artists that you have connected with in the city that you haven't worked with that you would like to collab with?
Like I said, I got something in the works right now with Diego, working on a song.
Okay. I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, a lot here don't know. And we shooting the video.
We need that Chocolate Baddie iLLANOiZE exclusive, okay?
For sure. The Diego, my boy Moolah, my boy, who we got? There's a couple more artists, they ain't coming to me, but there's a lot more artists that I'm gonna work with. Oh, Keneally definitely.
All right, y'all Keneally for president.
You know, yeah, for sure. We gonna get some in too, but it's definitely more artists out there I want to work with in Chicago, for sure.
All right. Now, what do you look for in other artists that spark your interest, that make you want to say, I want to work with them?
It's like the energy, and if I feel like you can push me to go even harder, or you got that, and then it's like, all right, let's lock in, let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody that's gonna really push me to keep going harder every time you hop on a track.
For sure. What's a studio session like with Moonie Savv?
Hey.
What's something you need in the studio with you every time you go? He said it's the rep. Now, Anejo or Reposado?
Reposado, for sure.
Okay. Man, what do you have planned for 2022?
2022 is more of a focus, locking in. I'm working on a tape called Welcome to Gangster City. Hopefully I'll drop that somewhere in the summer. I'm working on it right now. More visuals. I'm aiming to get like at least 3 or 4 out there. And working with more artists in Chicago, getting more connected. Because I'm getting more out there this year. And then next year I want to go full speed, full throttle, get my name out there, more shows, and get more connected.
For sure, we love to see it, man. As long as you stay consistent and stay in people's face, which I know you would. I told you, it's real Chicagoan now at this point.
Sure.
Man, you changed the area code. Knew it was official, man.
Yeah,
I knew it was official
everything.
then.
Yeah,
for sure. Now, before you leave, I got to bring this up. Okay, it's been referenced a lot, and I keep looking. It's I fuck with the Crips though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the right colors. I'm gonna just say that.
It's crazy though. It's like Crips come out of nowhere. Like they taking over the rap game right now. It's like they got the wave going on. But I feel like that's with like every game. Like back then, Lil Wayne coming out of Blood. And It's like
Man, so y'all through the door, huh?
For sure. This shit, we going crazy.
For sure. Now, we was just watching something where they was talking about Crips and Bloods, and they was just saying, "Oh, you can't be a fake Crip." You know what I'm saying?
You can't. You can't though, because once you try to go touch down with your roots, like in the set or whatever, like motherfuckers gonna want to know who put you down, who brung you in, and if you ain't got nobody, if you ain't like. Like if you ain't official, then
this is not one of those.
Yeah, that's your
Because I have to ask, like, because in Chicago, it's not even really about gangbanging no more. Like everybody gonna rep some sort of gang in some way, and they don't even they not even necessarily in that gang, but ain't nobody checking niggas about it. They like, oh, you BD, oh, okay, you BD
or they like somebody in their family achieved, and all right, then they claiming it or something.
Yeah.
Or if you from this certain neighborhood, I noticed then they gonna claim this gang type of thing. That's what I noticed that go on in Chicago.
For sure, man. How different was it for that? What was the culture of gangs growing up in Alabama?
It was like it was gang banging going on in Alabama, but it was more of like neighborhood beef. Like we got groups called like CBM or like like Guap Gang and stuff like that. Like we had a known rapper called Dobie. He was a CBM. Like it's like we're different, like South Side, North Side, East Side, West Side beef. Like all that stuff. Like DA, like he from the North. Like that's a Alabama rapper. He known right now out there. Like it's just a lot of like neighborhood beef, but with the gang stuff, motherfuckers, we take that serious too. So
it's just different down there.
Yeah, it's different down there. But it's really like we all connected down there. It's all love with the gang as long as you getting money, but it's really the neighborhoods that be beefing, really.
Yeah, and that's what I find I see a lot now with Chicago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, I'm like, man, it ain't even about, like, it ain't like GD's beefing with BD's. Like, nah, it's like this block is into it with that block.
Yeah,
like,
it's like up here too. It's like as long as you getting money, then motherfuckers fuck with each other. That's just how I see it nowadays.
Key, man. Hey, stop the killing and get to a bag, man. You gotta be focused on getting to the money and not. How you gonna go to war broke?
You can't. I got a song like that too. I ain't even dropped yet, but it's a song like that. You can't go to war with no money.
Period. So you know what I'm saying. You always gotta stick to what matters the most at the end of the day. What's one of your goals for 2022?
Man, just getting more known, getting more out there. The subscribers going up on my page. I want to get more views and hopefully get more shows and do more traveling. That's what I want for us.
So it's up there and stuck there.
Yeah.
You say you dropping a new single when again? When was that?
I ain't even got a date for it yet, but it's gonna be with me and Diego. We gonna lock in the studio soon, sometime either this month or next month, and then we gonna drop it, and then we gonna put a video out there.
All right, make sure your favorite chocolate baddie is in attendance for that studio session. You know,
Gotcha.
you know. I need to hear the vibes for sure.
For sure.
Let everybody know where they can follow you at on social media.
Hey, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Y'all follow me at Moonie Savv. That's MOONIESAVV.
Brown skin and she tatted up. Chocolate baddie, shorty, finding what?